Good evening, everybody. Welcome to, what is it, Thursday night stream. Sorry I did not stream last night, but we had some family stuff going on, and I think my streaming schedule is going to be kind of tentative at this point because our life's a little bit weird and unique in that we get really exhausted by the end of the day dealing with Colleen, and Pat's got a lot of health issues right now, and I have a cat that I kicked out because she was being annoying, and now she's meowing at the door and causing my dog to bark. So ignore the dog if she barks. So, hi Cabot. How's it going? I'll wait for a few people to get in. I think tonight we're gonna do. I've got 3 indie games that I found on itch.io. We're gonna just take a look at them. I'm not gonna play them for hours. I'm just gonna play them to sort of get an idea of what their art styles like, mechanics, that sort of thing, and then give an overall opinion and maybe a little bit of feedback, just to start off light. And then big news is that Rage just got a patch. I called it a hot fix. I should have called it a patch, but it's a patch. And in this patch, we put a lot of new stuff in the patch. So I want to show some of that off tonight as well. So we got a little bit of a full show. We'll see how well it goes. Which reminds me, I need to, if I can find my mouse, there it is. I need to open up. Where did I put them? I put them under. No, I think I put them under here. Crap, I put them. Oh, you know what? Here, yay. Okay. Wow, Cabot. Right off the bat, eh? How many sound? Because I don't hear anything. Let's double check here. User Logitech, yeah. Still want to double check because I didn't hear that alert. I should have heard that alert. But okay, so I do have sound. I do not know why I didn't hear that alert, but thank you very much for the gifted subs. That is fantastic. You are by far the most supportive person I know. Super quiet. Yeah, I don't know sure what's going on there. Am I super quiet, or it's like the sound is super quiet? Because the sound's where it used to be. I'm super quiet. I'm wondering what happened there because I haven't changed anything. Let's see here. My mic shows I'm working. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Yeah, I don't know what it is about. Like, you don't touch anything, and then when you start up your Streamlabs, it always seems to be different. What else I gotta do? Why didn't I not hear those? because this is turned on. That's on. Just checking some settings here. Just give me a sec. Sound. Yeah, that's sound. That's mic. That's maxed out. Yeah, so I have no idea why I didn't hear that. But yeah, so we're just gonna get going here with the show. So I'll put the links to these games in the chat, or not the chat, but in the description of the YouTube video. This first one, and I played these just enough to get an idea of what they're like. Like I said, I'm not looking to become experts at these. I need to turn the music off on these because I don't know if I'm going to get hit with copyright. Okay, so this game is really cute. It's called Hollow Cure or Halo Cure. Either Halo or Hollow Cure. I love the graphic style. I love the sprites. They're really cool. Very anime, which is very cool. So this has got like 2 different modes. Defeat the last boss to complete the stage, and then I tried this mode. I'm gonna try this one. And then you got your, I guess you get to unlock these once you get coins. So we'll do this one. So this is a cool game. The only thing I don't like about this game is the movement. I think this game would have been much better if it had been set up as a point and click. Because you literally have to point in the direction you want your... And I have no control over the... over the girl. I have no control over her firing. She just fires constantly. So I don't know if this is a specific type of genre of game. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I just chose this game because I like the art style of it. I think I clicked that by mistake. Okay. So like I don't like the fact that I have to use my arrow keys or my keys to move. I think it would have been much better as a point and click game. But yeah, that's my only gripe about this game. I love the art style. I like how simple it is. The sound effects remind me very much of the old NES days. You know, but yeah, that's the only gripe I have about the game. I think I think this is designed for a joystick, and that would make sense. And I have a joystick. I should have plugged it in. So what I'll do is I'll try this. Yeah, I've got a gamepad, but it's not plugged in because I need the USB from one of my lamps. So I'll try that with the gamepad. But let me put it this way, as a computer game using a mouse and keyboard, it's not fun. I don't enjoy it. I have to think too much. I think any game where you have to think about the controls, like remember in the old fighter days, Hey, Void, how's it going, buddy? You made it to a stream. Do you remember in the old NES day or like fighting days where you really didn't have to think about moving your character or what buttons you were pushing, you just knew? And probably with this you would get that with a joystick, but I think there's too much to think about. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But overall, the game's cute. I love it. And it looks like there's like a massive amount of characters to unlock too. So, yeah, I like the game. It's fun. It's got cute little graphics. I love the sprites. I love how anime it is. It's got lots of motion. It's very bright. Okay. Well, I'm going to take your word on it, Cabot, because like I said, I only picked this because I like the anime look of it. So, yeah, but this is cool. So, yeah, that's Halo Cure. Yeah, I love anime, so I'll have to try it with a joystick. I think, but I'm not very good with a controller anymore. But I'll try it. Like I said, I can't plug it in right now because I got no USB. Okay, so the next game, I'm gonna save the coolest one for last. The next game is called Minecraft Clicker. And the reason I chose this game is because it's Minecraft. And I know it works because I was playing it. You gonna actually run? Thank you. Okay. So see, it looks very much like Minecraft. I love the UI. This looks like it belongs in the Minecraft universe. But the clicker genre is a genre that I like. What you do is you basically just click and collect money, right? And then when you get enough money, you can upgrade. Right? And I've already upgraded to a pickaxe and a stone axe, so my next would be an iron axe. But what you do for games like this, you get auto clickers, and then it just auto clicks for you. I'm gonna turn the music off. Yeah, see the music. So there's some bugs. This is a brand new game that just came out. You can barely hear me. The music's a bit annoying. You can change your backgrounds, which is cool. It's even got all the Minecraft sound effects, which is really cool. Let's try this. Can we do that? Yeah, like the volume doesn't work. And this is supposed to turn music off, but it turns your sound off. So it's got some bugs. It's got some issues that need to be dealt with. But overall, I like the game. I like the art style. The UI is very reminiscent of Minecraft. It runs really well. There's just a few things that need to be fixed, and the sound effects need to be worked out. It sounds like he probably, when he was making his menu in the background, his UI, it sounds like he's got one of his wires crossed. So he's trying to have it music off, but it's actually the sound effects that he's turning off. All he has to do is switch that around, and it would work. But yeah, that's a cool game. That's the kind of game, if I had an auto clicker, I'd have just off on another screen playing by itself. Because I like those kind of games. Clicker Hero used to be one I used to play all the time, and basically you the way Clicker Hero works is you've got all these monsters, and you beat up the monsters, and as you go up level, as you go up, yeah, it's really cool game. The clicker genre is fun, and doing a Minecraft clicker is kind of cool. I think it's a good. So I wish this guy the best of luck. If he makes a few changes, I think that game will be popular. Okay, so the last game. I saved the best one for last. This is the one I like the most. I am not I'm not the most dexterous person. Is that the word? So games that require a lot of parkour and stuff like that, I'm not very good at. But this one's very cool. It's called gee, can't say the word. The Little Witch. Nobeta? Love the art style. This reminds me of Zelda. Very much like Zelda. Dexterous. Thank you, that's the word. And obviously this is just a demo. It's not the full game, so I'm not going to beat on it too harshly. But it's a beautiful game. And I love the art style. So we're going to play a new game. And I'm going to do it on easy. I mean, the fact that it's got a cinematic at the beginning, like, that's pretty cool. I mean, nice shadows. It's got real-time dynamic lighting. Reach the throne, and then maybe I can learn about where I am from. Kitty cat. Animations are good too. Just really need to find the little black cat first. Little black kitty will guide me. All right, let's go. So, no witch is good without a little black cat. So this has got some parkour in it, which I suck at. But you get the gist of the game within the first 5-10 minutes of it. It's got potential. So yeah, full 3D. It's beautiful. It reminds me of the dungeon in Rage. Full dynamic lighting. Look at that. It's pretty. Nice footsteps. Let's let you save the game. When hero has returned, return to the statue. Cute little. So that's flip. Control is run. Oh, there's an aim. Hold to aim. Hold to launch magic. Hitting enemies' weakness will do more damage. Okay, and then to attack with staff. Okay, and then press. Okay. I'm a really bad aim. Let's try the staff. So she's got a combo. Anything in these? Ooh, there is. Okay. Left shift to dodge. Okay, I've kind of figured that one out. Stay close to blue crystals to regenerate mana faster. Okay. Wow, I got bad aim. Trying to switch to dash. When low on mana, attack staff dodges gets into attack will restore mana. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Alright. Oop. Her combo's a little annoying. You gotta time it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not very good at these kind of games. Cute little death animation. That's neat. So, this game I like. I could play it. And I love the art style. The controls are easy. It's just me. I'm old and I don't do well with dexterous stuff. But yeah, very cool game. It's just a demo, so I don't know how much of it is, how much of it there is. Usually demos aren't very long. They're usually only a level. But yeah, I really like that game. That's a game I could probably sit and play for a few hours. But yeah, sound design was good. Animations were smooth. Texture quality was good. The assets were really good. Like everything about it is decent for what it is. For a free game, you don't expect it to be that good, right? Usually indie games are, you know, not low quality. That's a bad word. Like usually indie games have lower end graphics to, you know, because they're usually people that are starting out in the industry and don't know how to model very well, so they make the most basic models. There's that, and most people who buy or play indie games don't have a high-end machine, so they try to make the games as lower end as possible, so they'll run on, you know, the average machine. So, but yeah, that's a fun game. I think with a little practice, I could probably get a little better at it. Because I used to play Zelda when I was a kid all the time. Like I remember when Link to Time came out on the Super NES. I rented that game for 2 weeks so that I could beat it. It took me 2 weeks to beat it. So yeah, before we get into Rage, as some of you know, I am doing an Indiegogo for Rage. We're going to try to we have a lot of we want to add to the game. We have at least 3 more levels, 3 more characters, and a bunch of mechanics we want to add. And basically run out of money. We had a little bit of money to put towards it. The Rage that's out now, consider it like a demo or a prototype. We wanted to see the interest in it. We wanted to see how the game would look, and it looks amazing, runs awesome, and the people that have played it really like it. So we decided to do an Indiegogo to try to raise. We're asking for 6. If we make 6, we're going to be over the moon. But honestly, any amount of money would be helpful because we don't even have the funds to port the game to iOS, which is Apple's mobile platform. Like, we don't even have the $120 a year to put towards that. So that's the first stretch goal. So I kind of wanted to show you guys, give you a preview of what the page looks like. This is going to be the Indiegogo for it. So like Realm, it gives you a little bit about the history of it and what it is, third party for stress relief, and uses all of Unreal's. And then there's a link so you can go check it out. And right now it's on Android and PC. And we just did a hot fix and added a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes here. But here's the goals. So the first goal is an iOS port, right? We make $500. We'll go import it. Like, the game's ready, and Void has a new Macintosh, so it's just a matter of him setting it up and doing a package, and then me throwing up on the App Store, because the App Store is already set up. Excuse me. I just need to pay for the license. So that's the first goal. And then the goals get more and more extravagant as you go down. Like a Pirate Island is the next level that we want to put in with a water-based boss. And then the male brawler character. That's the character I want to play. That's my favorite type of genre of characters. Like a brute. That's my favorite character. I always played tanks in City of Heroes. So that's going to be my character that I want to put in the game. And then there's new gems currency, and there's going to be an item trader. So there's going to be a new currency called gems, and anything above 6th level for anything, you're going to need gems. And gems are rare. They're going to drop only from chests. And we're going to give you, there's going to be 2 ways to get them, either through the gems, or you can, or 3 ways actually. Gems by dropping through chests. You're going to be able to trade gold for them, or you're going to be able to buy them with real world money. We figured we put that in. We just had a breakthrough today. Actually, we got our in-app purchasing working, which is a big deal. So now we can have the ad removal for the Android version is in there now. Will be in there soon. And then we're going to add gold. There's 2 levels, 10,000 and 25K. And then there's going to be gems. And then there's another thing we're going to be we're hoping to add artifacts, but we're still working on the mechanics of that. So that's why it really isn't in the list, because we don't know how we're going to implement it yet. But it's going to have something to do with the secret rooms that we'll be adding into the game, which is one of the perks I'll show you in a minute. And then the 5th goal is the animated character and level selects. So we want to be able to have a screen like right now when you open up, when you get to select your character, it's just a menu, and we want to get away from the menu and have the actual characters in a scene, kind of like Diablo style. You click on it, it plays a little animation and show you that that's the character you're picking. Then you hit a button that says choose character, right? That's what we're moving towards. That was what we wanted to do from the beginning, but we just didn't have the money or the time to do it. We didn't have the budget for it. And then there'll be a female character. It'll be a ranged character of some kind. We don't know whether she's going to be an archer, or a sorceress with some kind of a ranged magic. We don't know yet. We're still playing around with ideas. And then there's the Stone Age office level. That'll be like an office level with like furniture and stuff for an office, but you'll have like the copiers and all that stuff would be Stone Age. They'll look like they're from the Flintstones. It's gonna be funny. I have it in my head of what it's gonna look like, and it's gonna be cool. And then to go along with that, there'll be a new office work or player character, like Ty, and he might even use a keyboard, right? Reminiscent of a movie that you might have seen. And then the final level to be determined. I have an idea for it. It's going to be, and what the level is depends on how well Rage does at this point, right? Because what we're going to do is we're going to release these goals as we finish them. So as a goal gets finished, we'll release it to you guys so you guys can play it, right? We're not going to hoard everything. We had that idea, but that would be too long between content, and I don't think people would like that. So the final level, what it is going to be dependent on what Rage is doing at that point. If Rage is doing really well and you guys want more content, then we'll probably make it a normal level, right? But if Rage looks like it's coming to end of life and we want to move on to Rage 2, which is something I'll talk about in a minute, then we'll probably make that final level a big, huge level with lots of stuff in it, and it'll be like a big level where you can farm and just have a lot of fun, and there'll be tons of minions and all kinds of. It's like a last hurrah type level. And then, of course, the debris system. The debris system's a lot of work because I have to make all the little pieces, and we have to texture them all, and we have to make sure that it's optimized and all that stuff. So the texture, the debris system is the last goal because it's really the biggest one. It's to be like, of all the goals, that's the one that's going to take the most time because it's very labor and very tedious. And then the big goal is Rage 2. If we can hit a $15,000 goal, stretch goal, that will allow us the money we need to make a Rage 2 prototype so that we can do an Indiegogo for it later. So, yeah. And then there's a little blurb about everybody involved in the game. The perks are very straightforward. $5 perk, just want to be involved. It comes with, you get your name added to the credits of the game. There's 2 credits to the game. There's the main credits, which you get through the options menu, and then there's going to be a level that's going to have some kind of monument. We haven't decided what we're going to do yet, with the person's name on it, and that'll be a level that everybody can visit, and you can see all the monuments, and you can see everybody that's been involved in the game. I think it's a cute little thing. I think people are going to love it. And then for that's that one. And then for $10, you get a big packet of digital art. I'll grab as much digital art as I've been doing, and we'll shove it into a pack, and we'll give you a link, and you can download it. We might even throw in some merch designs. We'll see. And then this is the Rage credit level that I was talking about. For $25, you get your name added to the credits, and then you get a credit level edition. So we'll add some kind of monument in there. We're not sure if it's going to be a plaque on the wall or if it's going to be a statue. We're not quite sure yet, but it will be something significant so that when you go in there, you'll see it and it'll be cool, right? And then custom voice emotes. If you haven't yet, you need to try it. When you're in the level and you click on the character itself, he says stuff or she says stuff. Okay. Right now, each one has about 4 emotes that I've made myself. I've wrote them and I've voiced them myself using a voice changer. What this is going to allow for $50 is you're allowed to make or come up with a saying of your own. And then we may even get you to voice it. I'm not sure. We'll have to see the logistics of that. But most likely you'll write it or come up with the idea for it, and I'll voice it using a voice changer, and then it'll get added into the game. And you can say, well, I want it for this character. I want it for this character. You can pick whatever character you want the voice to be for, right? And then there's the Rage t-shirts. I have 4 designs right now. I can show you them real quick. There is the standard logo, which is really cool. That's on a bottle right now, but that's basically what it looks like. And then there's one for the skeleton, the fighter. There's one for the mage, and there's one for the kitty cat. Stickers seem to be very popular on Redbubble for some reason. There's the mage. So you'll get to choose for $75. You'll get to choose one of those. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop ship the shirt to you. So you pay a little bit of shipping. I can't remember what the shipping is. But there's a little tiny bit of shipping on top of that $75. And then we'll just drop ship the shirt right to you. And I think you can buy multiples. I think I have it set up. You can buy multiples if you want. So if you want to buy all 4, you can. And then this is cool. For $100, we'll sit down with you. You'll sit down with me actually, and we'll come up with a custom item within the scope of the game. I'm not gonna make like a balloon character or something, but something within the scope of the game. Pick a level, and we'll sit down and we'll make a smashable item that you like, and I'll make the debris to go with it as well. So it'll be a fully smashable item. We might even put your name on it, depending on what it is. And then when you smash it, it will have its own, you can choose its own special effect. You can choose its own sound. Like literally you will customize this particular smashable item 100%. It'll be yours, and you'll know and we'll put your name on it somewhere. Like some of them will be a little bit more difficult than others, but we'll figure it out. And we got 10 of those that we can throw throughout the levels. And then this is a big one, the custom secret room. We have 10 of these. Now, what these are going to be is, this is to go along with the artifact system, where you'll be able to find the artifacts within the chests. They're going to be rare drops, just like the gems, or you'll be able to buy them in the store. And we haven't sure how we're going to do it yet. We're not sure if we're going to have you slot one at a time. And this basically is what it's going to allow you to do is the secret room is going to have some kind of a barrier. And until you have an artifact on you, you can't affect the barrier. So if there's a door, you can't smash the door until you have an artifact in your inventory. And then that room will have all kinds of treasure in it, right? Gold and gems and whatever. So I have at least 16 of these planned. 10 of them, I'll let you guys choose what you want them to be. We'll sit down, we'll design the room together, and we'll decide what level you want it to be in. This is a big one. This is going to be a fun one to do, right? And then the last one is the big one. And I don't know how many of these we're going to sell because it's very time consuming and it's going to take a lot of work, but making your own custom minion. This is basically a smaller character that will be in the level that you can beat the crap out of. And they're like the skeletons or the zombies that are in the graveyard, right? Then we got 5 of these because they are a lot of work and they got to be within the scope of the game. Along with that custom in, you'll get to make the voice for it. You'll get to choose its sound effects. You'll get to choose, if there's any visual effects. You get to choose everything to do with the minion. So it's not just the character itself. You get to design everything about the character, the visual effects, the animations, everything. So this is a big perk. This is a huge perk. So those are our perks for the Indiegogo. And we're asking for 6. I think we're going to make more than that because, there's a lot of custom stuff in here, and I think a lot of people are going to love being part of the game. But yeah, I made this cool banner here, and it's just, I think it really makes the page look nice and pop. Okay, so that's the rage. So that is going to be launching on January 31st. And it's going to be run for 30 days. So that it'll run a full 30 days. We're starting on the 31st of January. So it'll end on the 29th of February because it's a leap year this year. Now, what I'm planning on doing is streaming. Launch day, I'm going to be streaming from like 9 or 10 till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, taking a break because I have an appointment we have to get to. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to stream right after supper until whenever to help promote the Indiegogo and get as many people's eyes on it. And then I'll probably the next day stream it for a bunch as well, just to help promote the game. So I'm hoping who's ever watching now and whoever watches the YouTube videos and the VODs after this, that you will come and participate in that stream, because it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll probably just be playing Rage all night because it's, you know, just to promote it because it's so cool. But yeah, so there's that and that. I think that's all I wanted to talk about there. But yeah, you go to itch.io and it's here. And you can write the new 1.200 is out. And you can download it either from Google Play or as a download from itch.io. And there's two ways to get it from itch.io. You can get it as a file. It comes as a zip. You unzip it, and then you just run the executable that's inside the Windows folder. Or you can use the itch.io app. And then what it does, it's cool. If I do another update, it just updates what's changed. You don't have to download the whole thing again. And you don't lose your save file, right? That's the other thing, downloading it and using it through the zip file. If you download a new version, you have to copy your save folder over, and a lot of people don't, and they end up saving over it, and it sucks because you lose hours of progress. Okay, so yeah, Rage. New intro video. Okay, so first thing I need to do, music needs to go off, only because for some reason the person who I got this music for has somehow decided that he no longer wants to allow it to be used. So whenever the music shows up on YouTube, I get a copyright strike. So I don't know. When I looked at the music, he said full commercial use, unlimited, long as you credit. I credit him. He still does me a copyright strike. So I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So what has changed? Let's go to the shop. Okay. So your characters are still the same. Levels. I changed this icon to a crypt from a skull, and because I have it here now. So this is the new Rage bar increase upgrade. So every level in this gives you like 3.3 more Rage, so that you will last longer before the boss spawns. This was a top requested upgrade to be added to the game, because they were people want to farm longer before the boss comes, because the boss will chase you. That's the other thing. We fixed the boss. 8% Rage per level. Thank you, Void. I thought it was something a little higher than that. So that's the other thing we fixed. The bosses now can chase you pretty much everywhere. I think the slime can't fit through one or two of the doors, but he'll follow you up the stairs now. The mimic works. He'll charge after you. Before, he used to just sit there and idle. Now he doesn't do that. So the bosses will actually attack you now. So you got to be, you know, so having more Rage is good, because you'll be able to farm more before spawns. Okay. Gold magnate's the same. Stash is the same. Your power-ups are the same. There's your damage area, movement bonus, damage bonus, and then your gold bonus. I've upgraded a bit. I've been playing off stream. Sorry, I love this game. I made it. I like it. I want to play it, so I play it. You can see by my stash, I've been playing a little bit. Okay, we've been upgraded. So that's all the stuff. So, I got to get into playing the game to show you. So, we'll try it. We'll do the dungeon, because I can actually show more in the dungeon. Okay, so one of the first things you're going to notice is this bar is pulsing. So as your rage lowers, it'll pulse less, and it'll pulse less bright, right? That's a new thing we added. Is that too loud for everybody? And if Void, if I'm missing something, please let me know. Oh, the mini slimes can go through the door. So if you beat up the slime, he'll chase you. Okay? So now you can see I have a rage upgrade, so now I've got 8 more rage. Right? So that's helpful. And you can hear the ambience because I turned the music down. There's ambience. All the levels have ambient track too that I made. So it's kind of cool. The other thing we added is your stash. Why don't I have any? Why is it saying I have 0 stash? It says I have 90 here. Oh, I don't have any in my stash. Okay, that's why. Okay, never mind. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, so the other thing that we added, somebody mentioned that when they were playing, your stash, so right now my stash is maxed out at 90. So I can only, make sense to only collect up to $90,000 or 90,000 gold. Any more over that will be a waste. So what we've done is we've put a warning system in, and this is mainly for the lower when you're first starting out, I think. Ooh, excuse me. That when your gold gets close to your stash level, it'll go from yellow, orange to red, I think, or is it just yellow to red? I don't remember. To warn you, hey, you're getting close to what your stash limit is. You might want to stop collecting gold, because anything you collect after that is going to be a waste. The only time you maybe want to continue doing that is if you want, once we implement the gems, which are implemented, by the way, they're just hidden. Like a lot of the tech that we wanted to put in for the expansion, some of it's already in the game. We're just not releasing it until the expansion. So let's go and smash some stuff here. Tell me if that's too loud for you guys. And then red. Okay, so it's yellow at 75. No, that's max. So much fun. See, you can see the gold magnet at work. Like it's pulling the gold in towards me without me getting so close. Which is awesome. So Void, you haven't seen the game played in real time, have you, on a PC? So here's one of the doors that this will lead to a secret room. But right now, if I go up to it, I can't hit it, right? Because there's no collision. So what the artifact is going to do when you have it in your inventory, and here's the thing, I want to put slots so that you can have up to 3 artifacts in your slots that'll show up in your UI over here. And then what happens when you approach a secret room, either the artifact is going to pulse or the door itself or at the entrance or whatever is going to pulse. I would like to have the artifact pulse. I think that'd be easier to tell you that there's a secret room nearby. And then you can start smashing things to see if they affect. And then when you smash something and you destroy it, you destroy the door, the barrier or whatever, then your artifact disappears. And they're only temporary. So you can't hold on to them. So if you, at the very beginning of a session, you want to buy 3 artifacts knowing that there's 3 places that you can look inside this dungeon, for instance. When you're done the level, the artifacts are gone. So you don't get to hold on to them. So you have to buy the artifacts knowing that you're going to use them, right? So anyway, that's how that's going to work. And the whole reason we're doing that is we're trying to give the game RPG elements, but without the burden of an RPG. In other words, we don't have character levels in this version. We don't have like stuff that would make you. This is supposed to be it's supposed to be a game you sit down and play for 15-20 minutes. And then when you're done, you forget about it. Right? You're not supposed to linger. You're not it's supposed to be a stress relief, and it's not supposed to be something that you linger on. All that gold. But you can do what I'm doing, where you can just go and once you know where everything is, you can go to the best parts. And if you're farming for gems, you can go to the chests because that's where the gems are, right? And there's going to be 1 gem per chest, and there's going to be a chance it will drop. You won't always get a gem. That's the thing, right? Because they're rare. So there's another chest over here. I might put up another gate here. I don't know. We'll see. I think we were also discussing maybe a combo system of some kind. Maybe adding a 4th attack and then having that 4th attack be a link attack. So if you hit this button and then the link and then this one, it links the 2 together and then gives you a damage bonus. I think that was something we were discussing there. Okay, let's go do something more exciting. Doesn't feel quite as cool without the music. With the music, okay? Shadows, dynamic shadows. Yeah, I miss the music. Yeah, my movement's a little bit better. The boss appeared. Does he come? He doesn't come through that door, does he? No, he can't. He's breaking all my stuff. Oh, he followed me in here. Look at that. Peekaboo. So now they should be able to follow me, right? Look at that. They can now. Sweet. That makes things a lot more interesting now. That's awesome. I wonder if they can... I'm gonna have them follow me. I want to see if they'll follow me up the stairs. You get me, guys. Pet slime. It's a cute little pet slime. Some cast shadows. Oh, he does too. Look at that. Awesome. I think I need to give him... Ooh, he got me. I need to give him a sound effect for his movement, I think. That's cool. Look at him, he can follow me now. That's cool. That is cool, man. So, me and Void have talked about this. Void doesn't want to do it. But I think we should add pets into the game. I think we should add a little companion that follows you around and gives you some kind of a bonus. But he thinks that's too RPG-like. Rage 2, yeah. We're going to do it in Rage 2. But I think that's a good idea. I think we need companions in Rage 2. I think it's absolutely something we need. Like, Rage itself has gotten bigger than I expected. Like, I've said this before. Rage was only going to be the tavern level with the skeleton. That's it. With a rage bar and a timer and some gold. That's it. It was never supposed to be as big as it is. So, it's already so much bigger than it was. So, we got 10,000 gold. I really want to show you guys, the graveyard, but it's 100K. Torchlight. Yeah, there's the potential of this. I'm gonna call it a franchise. Is limitless. Like, we have so many cool ideas. Rage 2 is going to be insane if we make it. It's going to be insane. And I think we'll make it. I think Rage is going to do well enough that I think we'll make it. All right. Let's go back. I need more gold, so I'm going to unlock this because I want more gold. I'm at maxed out. Okay, so let's do movement then. Let's grab the mage. I'll do dungeon. Is the sound too loud for you guys? It's really loud to me. Turn mine down. But I want to just make sure it's not too loud for you guys. The mage is so powerful, but wait till you see the void. The void walker is insane. He's moving pretty quick now. He's got what? He's got one movement in there. Should have some music play. I should find some music I can play. There's some copyright. I wonder why that. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I wonder why that chest had so much health. The clay pots have a lot of gold in them. Just FYI. This will be one of the areas where you're going to find something. I have all these little secret areas that I made that will eventually have stuff to find. Not ready for him yet. There's yeah, there's a big chest here. They're gonna follow me too, aren't they? Ah. If I can get this chest before they get here. See, this is why we put in the raid bar increase, specifically for this reason. That's 40. That's maxed out. It's maxed out. She's 80, right? Yeah. Maxed. Right now, I'm only going to level 6. So I got everything maxed out. So now it's just a matter of grinding to either get graveyard, void, or grinding for another level in this. But yeah, that's I think that's everything I wanted to talk about tonight. I was not planning on streaming for very long. At least an hour, and I've reached that hour, which is good. the way I love the way it just collects. So cool. So for the power-ups, the percentage for them dropping also increases with their level, right? Is that the way we set it up? I'm pretty sure we did. Or was that a separate power-up we're going to do later? I can't remember what we decided. Not yet. Okay. That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure we had come to the idea that that was going to be a power-up. There's, like I said, so much potential for this game. The expansion is... We could actually do more than one expansion if we really wanted to. But again, it depends on the interest in the game, right? People genuinely are interested in the game. We'll continue making content for it. I mean, we love Rage. It's such a great game. Can't believe you missed it. I think maybe with the expansion, I think all the levels, maybe minus the tavern because it's a starting level. I think all the levels after the expansion are all going to have minions. I think that was our plan. Because it'll make the level feel more alive. Right now it feels kind of static because all you're doing beating up inanimate objects. Slime's gonna be right there, isn't he? There he is. So long, sucker. Here he comes. Yeah, I think the slime definitely needs some kind of a movement sound. You can't fatso, we can't fit it. Need any, ooh, did he break this? Yeah. Too many, warriors he's eating. Hey, fatty. So yeah, 17,200 or 15,800 gold. 17,000. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there. Like I said, I wasn't planning on streaming for very long. I just wanted to get the news out there about the Indiegogo and show off the new patch for Rage. And yeah, so Sunday. We'll see how Sunday goes. I'm gonna find a few more games to take a look at, and then we'll go from there. I'm hoping as the time goes on that I'll get more and more people wanting to ask questions. And oh, that was the other thing I forgot to mention. Such an idiot. If you go to my Steam page, or yeah, my Twitch page, yeah, okay. Right here is a review form. So if you have a game you want me to review or you want me to take a look at, you're an indie game developer yourself and you'd like some feedback from another indie game developer, go here, fill in the information, submit it. I'll take a look at it, and I will most likely take a look at it right on stream. That way you can get some feedback. As people are watching, they're going to give feedback. So it's going to get your game in front of more people, right? And my plan is that once the channel starts to grow and I've got, 10,000 viewers, right? That's people that will see your game. The whole point of this channel at this point is to support and for indie game developers, because there's a lot of support out there in the way of, like, if you go on YouTube, there's a lot of people talking about tutorials, and there's a few streamers out there that do reviews. But in order to do it, you gotta donate to the channel to be able to get the review. I'm not going to do that. Forms there, it's free. Fill out your game. If I deem the game, like, I'm not going to review super popular games. I'm going to put that out there right now. So if your game has already got 5,000 downloads, chances are I'm not going to review it because it's already got lots of people. I'm talking about the guys who only got like maybe under 100 downloads, and they're really struggling to get their game out there, because marketing a game is hard. It costs money, and when you try to show your game off, you get 1,000 people saying, "Oh, I can help you market your game," and they want like 50% of your profits. And I only made $5. You're going to take $2.50 of it. So I want a place where that isn't a thing. Like, I want people to be able to get their games, smaller indie guys, to get their games in front of more eyes for feedback, most of all. And don't get upset if you get criticized or if you get criticism from your game, or you get people saying you need to not do this and do this. Like, you need to grow some thick skin, because if you're an indie game developer, you got to have thick skin. You got to be open to feedback. Okay. So, but yeah, the form's there. So if you want your game for me to look at it, you want to see it on the channel, go in and fill your form, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you very much to everybody who was watching. Thank you, Chris Cabot, for the gifted subs. I really appreciate it. And we will see you guys Sunday. Yes, thank you very much, all of you. You guys are awesome. May the hue be with you. See you later.